It was this Jordan velour suit, baby blue.
You're bringing it back.
I haven't talked about this. What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be going over 5 style mistakes you want to avoid. Tan, I know we've done these in the past, but things are always changing and always evolving.
Man, I've been seeing a lot of people make some of these mistakes.
Exactly. Let's get into mistake number 1. But before I do so, I got to give a huge shout out to True Classic for sponsoring this portion of today's video.
Buttery soft.
Buttery soft. You know, sometimes, Tan, you got to have a t-shirt that just, accentuates the arms a little bit, and that's what these do right here.
As much as we love like the baggy, oversized look, there's a time and place when you're gonna need a more fitted shirt.
A little bit more every day, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna try this on, see how these are. But yeah, huge shout out to True Classic for sending these over. All right, guys, so I just put on the True Classic tees right here. I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice switch up from our oversized baggy vintage tees that we're always rocking. This one really hugs the arm. Nice, breathable, lightweight material. Comes in a lot of cool colors as well. And what's really cool is they have really fair prices on their everyday essentials. So make sure you guys hit that link in the description box below, and you guys will actually get up to 50% off on select styles, all right? But really cool brand with some everyday basics. Make sure you guys check them out. Huge thank you to True Classic for sponsoring this portion of today's video. All right, so first one up is oversizing on oversized clothing.
Look, the first thing you have to recognize is the cut of the piece of clothing.
Especially on hoodies.
Mostly on hoodies, sometimes t-shirts.
Yep.
Look, when it says oversized, it usually means stay true to size.
Stay true to size. It's when it's a standard fit is when you want to oversize.
Exactly.
But if you look at a hoodie, right, and it has the drop shoulder,
which is pretty much this line right here.
Yeah, it's going for that oversized look, but you could just get the standard size.
Exactly.
Do not upsize in those type of pieces. But if it's a standard fit, you want to upsize for that streetwear look.
Which most clothes out there will say like a standard fit. I mean, nowadays, they will give you a description. So it's very, very important.
Crucial.
I feel like people don't read captions nowadays.
Crucial.
And I know people don't read descriptions on clothing.
Yeah.
But you must read the description so you know what kind of cut the piece of clothing is to pick the right size for the right look.
Very, very important.
Exactly.
This came from my own experience too. I bought a hoodie the other day. It had the drop shoulder, and I upsized. I look like a little bean in a bean bag.
Okay.
Definitely, this comes from the heart, guys.
Yeah.
All right, rule number 1: do not upsize in oversized clothing. All right.
Stay true to size.
Bean in a bean bag. Let's go to number 2. Woo, so number 2, over-tightening your sneakers.
Oh, this is a huge mistake. Everyone knows not to rock your shoes factory lace.
Oh!
Come on, give it a little bit of breathing room. Not only that, you're gonna create some deadly, ugly creases.
Exactly. If your shoe is unlaced, a little bit loose, the way your foot mechanism just goes, it's gonna give you a little bit more leeway for your step.
Giving that little room for the tongue to kind of go up because your shoe's a little more loose is gonna actually prevent the creases.
Tightening your sneakers, you're asking for creases. But not only that, Tan, when you buy a pair of sneakers, it's a relationship.
Very true.
You gotta get to know the sneaker a little bit.
Very true.
That's why
I'm taking the laces down to the last hole.
Exactly. You gotta feel the sneaker out. Like, we're not rappers over here where you just buy a pair of sneakers, throw them on, hop on concert. You know what I mean?
No.
We're spending hard-earned money on these sneakers.
Gotta preserve these things.
It's best to just feel it out and. It's best to just feel it out, relace them, just sauce them up a little bit. It's mandatory for me anytime I get a sneaker. If I don't unlace them and release them, I at least put my fingers down right here and just call this the
little massager.
Little
massager. You want to massage your brand new kicks. Loosen them up a little bit.
It's about time we really get to know our sneakers.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the next mistake. It's a little crazy over here.
But that mistake right there, I see. It's very common.
Very common. On SneakerCon, they do the what's around SneakerCon photos. That's how it came about. I was like, what the?
I don't know what it is.
People walking in these sneakers.
I almost feel, unless you're hooping, like you said earlier, I don't know if there's any shoe out there that looks right with the laces super tied up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to mistake number 3. All right, so number 3, I know you're very passionate about this one. Tan, never ever wear wrinkled clothing.
Look at here.
It's
Look at
never
here.
acceptable.
I get it. There are times when you are lazy. There are times when you want to, just have a cozy day.
Exactly.
You put on a wrinkled shirt, some wrinkled sweats. I made the mistake by doing this and going out in public. They thought I was homeless.
You know what it is? In the past, there has been times where ugly has been acceptable. Ugly
Good
dad
point.
shoes.
Good point.
Paints all over your
Paints,
spot.
natural holes,
Distressing, but never ever was wrinkled clothing cool. You know what I
Never.
mean? It just screams that you just weren't prepared. You ran out
Sloppy.
the house sloppy.
You don't own an iron.
It could make a dope, nice T-shirt just
Look worthless.
exactly
Look,
worthless.
Like you said, all those other ugly, features, those were a part of a trend. I don't think we're ever going to see a wrinkled trend. And if we do,
hey, would it be crazy if wrinkled was dope?
I can't imagine it. That's how bad it is.
But we said the same thing about paint splatters and distressed sneakers and ugly yellowed pissed-on sneakers.
True.
You never know with fashion is what we're saying, but
as of right now, it is a sin. It is a fashion sin to just rock
right.
around with wrinkles in your
don't do
clothes,
it, guys.
man.
Don't do it, man.
It's a bad feeling.
We're trying to help you guys out. No wrinkled clothing was ever acceptable. Let's move on to mistake number 4. Woo, so number 4 right here, no sagging.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, do not
Look.
make this mistake. If you're sagging so much, you can't even do the chicken dance because the inseam on your pants is too
It's
low.
preventing you from doing a couple of flaps.
It's too low.
Too
It's
low.
okay, like, to just sag a little bit. You want to be a little bit comfortable, a little sauce it up. You don't want
Exactly.
to look too uptight. But if it's too
But if
low,
I could see your boxers, if I could see the skid marks,
What?
sweat marks,
come on, bro. No one got skid marks nowadays, bro. That's,
people do.
not,
People do.
No, I'm saying if they do, you can't see them because no one's rocking whitey tighties. You're walking darker boxer briefs.
You'd be surprised, my friend. You'd be surprised,
All
my
right.
friend. All I'm saying is, no one wants to see a plumber's, what's that called?
Plumber's ass?
There's a term for it, though.
Plumber's ass.
Plumber's ass? Yeah.
Yeah, the crack. Joey Crack.
A plumber's
Fat
crack
Joe,
or something.
yeah.
I associate that level of sagginess with the level we're talking about,
Yeah,
right? Where
man.
you could see bareness, you could see underwear. That's when you can't do the chicken dance. That's
Exactly.
when it's too low.
It's too low. And what this looks like is just a little bit like disproportional on your
Yeah.
body. It shortens your legs,
Very true. Kind of look like you have your growth has been stunted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you seen that one meme where the guy's sagging so much and there's a X-ray photo of like a guy on his shoulders?
All we're saying is like an illusion, and it's not a good one.
Yeah, definitely.
All right?
You want to elongate your legs, and sagging is not helping with that at all.
No, sir. No, sir.
All right, let's move on to the last rule. Woo, so last but not least, I told you this was a banger.
Dude, I gotta say, this one is probably the best one so far that we've done.
For sure. All right, number 5, not knowing the time and place it is for a particular outfit.
Ooh, okay.
You gotta know yourself.
This is why it's very important that we stress that your wardrobe is diversified.
Exactly.
There's variety.
I used to only have one outfit for every occasion.
Hey.
It was this Jordan velour suit,
Ow!
baby blue.
You're bringing it
I
back.
haven't talked about this in a while, but this is
Years.
I had a choir event. They
Yep.
were like, "Hey guys, come in some black slacks, white dress." I said,
No.
"No, can't
You're
do
gonna
it."
come in something that you feel is fresh and dope, but that might not be the same to everyone
I was
else.
sticking out like a sore thumb. Probably lost a couple points on my assignment for choir
It
class.
probably looked like you had a solo.
Exactly.
Like you're gonna bust out and start singing by yourself.
I wasn't getting solos.
That's what I'm saying, though. But everyone, it almost like it shifted the focus to
on
something
yourself.
On
yeah.
yourself,
And you know what it is too, man. It almost makes it seem like you think you're bigger than the event. You know, like, especially, like, you go to a wedding, right? And you see some guy who thinks he can just rock a T-shirt. You know what I mean?
like his outfit stands out so much.
Like, you just didn't want to respect the event's dress
Wow.
code. You're bigger than that? Like,
Yeah.
that's how I perceive it. And you don't ever want to, you want to respect the event and occasion that you are attending.
Very true.
All right, guys, that is number 5. Trust me, this is very big. Just know what type of event you are going
Very
to
important.
and definitely dress for it. All right. Woo. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the 5 mistakes you want to avoid when it comes to your style, and not even style, just life.
Yeah, very true. And I feel like just during this time with fashion and just, stylizing, these mistakes are common. You see it out there.
Oh yeah. Game it's common, but that's why we gotta address it. We see it with little binoculars when we go to these events. We just put them on and see how we can help the people, man. We're speaking from the heart. We never do these.
We've made some of these mistakes.
Oh, all the time, for sure. All right, guys, that pretty much wraps it up. Leave a comment down below with any more fashion mistakes you guys see made out there. And that's pretty much it. Shout out to Tan. And until next time, we out.
Peace.